There's a moment in life, quiet, gentle, almost invisible, when everything around you feels loud, but everything inside you feels strangely still. You pause for a second, and you feel a kind of tiredness you can't explain. Not physical tiredness, not emotional exhaustion. It's a deeper tiredness, the kind that comes from chasing things that never truly fed your soul. You're tired of pretending, tired of rushing, tired of living by standards you never chose, tired of comparing your life to everyone else's highlight reel, tired of feeling like happiness is always one achievement away, one purchase away, one upgrade away. And somewhere within that tiredness, a small voice rises. A soft voice that says, there has to be another way to live. This whisper is the beginning of a better life. Not the expensive life, not the glamorous life, but the real life, the kind built on peace, clarity, simplicity, and presence. These are the things nobody can sell you, but everyone is secretly searching for. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, before touching your phone, before thinking about responsibilities, before remembering yesterday's mistakes, you sit still, just stillness. You breathe in, you breathe out. You feel the air filling your lungs, leaving your lungs. You hear the quiet hum of the room. For a moment, the world pauses. That moment didn't cost anything, but it reset your entire system. This simple 10-second ritual is the doorway into awareness, and awareness is the essence of a better life. When you become aware of your thoughts, aware of your habits, aware of your stress, aware of your reactions, aware of your patterns, you gain the power to change them. Awareness is free, yet it is the root of every transformation you've ever admired in others. Awareness makes you intentional instead of reactive. It makes you respond with clarity instead of emotion. It makes you see life with softness instead of pressure. Awareness costs nothing, but it is priceless. Your inner world is your true home. You live inside your thoughts far more than you live inside any house. You live inside your beliefs far more than you live inside any city. When your inner world is cluttered, even a luxury life feels heavy. And when your inner world is peaceful, even a simple life feels rich. And here's the truth. You don't need money to clean your inner world. You need honesty. Sit with yourself the way you would sit with someone you love. Ask your thoughts why they hurt. Ask your fears what they're trying to protect. Ask your insecurities where they were born. You'll realize that many of the beliefs you carry aren't even yours. Some came from family, some from society, some from past pain, some from moments you never healed from. Letting go of these mental weights doesn't require wealth. It requires courage. It requires presence. It requires patience. Letting go is free, and it frees you more than anything money can buy. Presence is another part of building a better life that costs nothing. In a world that keeps screaming for attention, presence has become rare. But presence is what creates love. Presence is what creates trust. Presence is what creates memories. You don't need money to make someone feel valued. You need presence. When you hug someone, truly hug them, feel the moment, not the time. When you talk to someone, look at them with your full attention, not with half your mind on your phone. When a child speaks to you, kneel to their level and listen like their words matter, because to them, they really do. When your pet rests beside you, let yourself slow down and enjoy their warmth. These simple interactions build the kind of life that feels full, even on the hardest days. Presence is free, but the connections it builds are priceless. Growth is free as well. You don't need expensive programs or certifications to evolve. The world is overflowing with free wisdom. There are videos that teach you skills, articles that teach you perspectives, books online that challenge your mind, quiet reflections that teach you about yourself, conversations that teach you about life. Every day offers a free lesson if you're paying attention. And growth doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes growth is silent, sometimes growth is slow, sometimes growth feels like nothing is happening. But internally, you are shifting. Internally, your mind is expanding. Internally, your heart is learning how to be softer and stronger at the same time. Growth transforms the way you think, the way you choose, the way you exist, and every part of that transformation is free. Discipline is free too, and discipline is one of the purest forms of self-respect. Not the harsh discipline that punishes you, but the gentle discipline that takes care of you. The discipline that whispers, do something today that your future self will appreciate. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. You just need to create small habits with love. Drink a little more water, spend 2 minutes stretching, spend 5 minutes walking, spend 1 minute cleaning a small area, spend 10 minutes journaling your thoughts, spend 15 minutes reading something meaningful. These small habits stack on top of each other. Slowly, they become routines. Routines become lifestyle. Lifestyle becomes identity, and identity shapes your destiny. Discipline doesn't require money, it requires willingness. Even slow progress counts as progress. Boundaries. Free. Life-changing. Necessary. You don't need wealth to say, this isn't good for me. This conversation drains me. This environment makes me anxious. This relationship hurts more than it heals. This version of me has expired. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. They're about protecting the parts of you that are still growing. You don't need to fight for your boundaries. You don't need to justify them. You simply need to honor them. Walking away from what drains you is sometimes the most powerful self-love you can show, and it costs absolutely nothing. Beauty is free, and the world gives it to you every single day. The soft light of sunrise, the sound of rain tapping on your window, the smell of fresh air after a storm, the laughter of children playing outside, the quiet gratitude of a warm meal, your pet's excitement when you walk through the door, the kindness of a stranger who holds the door open, the glow of city lights at night, the moon resting in the sky like a gentle guardian. These tiny, beautiful moments don't cost anything, but they feed your soul. Life keeps offering you beauty, but we move too fast to notice. Slow down. Let life touch you. Let beauty reach you. Let the ordinary remind you how extraordinary it actually is. You can build a better life simply by changing the way you see your everyday moments. You don't need money to feel alive. Sit under the sky. Watch the clouds drift. Write your thoughts in a notebook. Dance alone in your room without judgment. Make a cup of tea and drink it slowly. Listen to music that warms your heart. Meditate for a minute. Pray for clarity. Lay down and let yourself breathe. These small rituals cost nothing but attention, yet they nourish your soul deeply. They reconnect you to yourself. Comparison is a silent poison. It enters your mind quietly, but spreads quickly. You don't need money to stop comparing. You need awareness. Everyone's path is different. Everyone's timing is different. Everyone's strengths are different. The moment you accept this, you free yourself from unnecessary pressure. A flower doesn't rush to bloom because another flower bloomed earlier. It blooms at its own pace, in its own season. And you are no different. You are not behind. You are not late. You are simply becoming. Gratitude is one of the most transformative practices in the world, and it is 100% free. Gratitude shifts your energy instantly. It doesn't deny your pain, it balances it. At night, list 3 things you're grateful for. A small win, a good conversation, a moment of peace, a meal, a laugh, a breath. Gratitude rewires your brain toward positivity. It softens your attitude toward life. It turns scarcity into enough. It turns enough into abundance. Gratitude upgrades your entire emotional system without requiring a single dollar. Becoming someone you're proud of doesn't require money. It requires values. Kindness, honesty, integrity, courage, humility, responsibility, love. Be the person who shows up, who tries, who forgives, who apologizes, who helps, who grows, who cares, who listens. These qualities shape your soul. They make you magnetic in a way money never could. They make you powerful in a way status never will. And they are accessible to you right now. Meaning is free, and meaning is what human beings crave the most. Ask yourself each morning, what is one meaningful thing I can do today? Meaning lives in small acts, helping someone, learning something new, healing a wound within yourself, taking a step forward even when scared, resting when your body needs rest, speaking truthfully, trying again, being real. Meaning gives your life depth. Meaning gives your days direction. Meaning gives your existence purpose. And none of that requires wealth, just intention. Money can buy comfort, but not connection. It can buy entertainment, but not joy. It can buy medicine, but not healing. It can buy attention, but never love. Happiness lives in presence, in gratitude, in alignment, in softness, in meaning, in becoming. You build a better life not by having more, but by feeling more. Not by owning more, but by appreciating more. Not by chasing more, but by understanding more. A better life is built through your habits, your heart, your mindset, your choices, your boundaries, your healing, your courage, your stillness. Everything you need to begin is already inside you. You are not limited by your wallet. You are empowered by your soul. Strengthen your inner world, and your outer world will begin to shift beautifully, effortlessly, naturally, and eventually you will realize something that changes everything. You are already far richer than you ever imagined, not because of what you own, but because of who you are becoming.